I'm just hitting y'all back to back like them Bulls won them games. You need no bullshit. But anywho, man, so I have been recording and then not recording. Started to record, then stopped recording because I wasn't feeling the vibes. Baby, it's summertime. Y'all, don't nobody got time for all that, okay? So, I'm on to this, man. I ain't got no liquor in my body. So, I'm in my body. Okay? And that's just what it's gonna be. So anyway, man, I'm not finna box you. Let's get into this video right now. And action.
These are the most disrespectful rap lyrics that really happened. Starting with the bar from Spinner Benz. Because on Who I Smoke, he says, 12 paramedics couldn't save your life, boy. Rod K dead, and he never coming back, boy. Left this in the street. This is the end of your life, boy. Who I Smoke was one of the most disrespectful songs of all time. And in this bar, Spinner Benz is referring to the passing of 22-year-old Jacksonville rapper Rod K. Rod K was a rapper associated with Fulio and his KTA gang. He had just started rapping a few months before he passed. It was going crazy in Jacksonville. The rapper was shot and passed outside the Hilltop Village apartments on November 20th, 2020. Paramedics arrived on the scene around 4:30 p.m. and found 2 victims in the parking lot. Originally, they reported that the wounds weren't life-threatening, but Rod would eventually pass away. So this is what Spinner Benz is talking about when he raps 12 paramedics who couldn't save your life. Rod K's death came just a day after the death of another KTA affiliate, Spaz, 2 times, and he died at the same place Rod K died at. Fulio's younger brother, Bibby, also passed away at the same apartments. And Jacksonville rapper Queso talked very disrespectful about Bibby in multiple songs. But in Queso, he says Bibby had a closed casket. I wasn't surprised. Bibby was hanging out with a friend outside of the Hilltop Apartments back in February 2019. But out of nowhere, 2 men jumped out of a vehicle and started firing in their direction. 2 boys ran in different directions, with Bibby being chased down, and they shot him to death as he tried to shield himself. The friend survived, and police later recovered more than 45 shell casings from a rifle. Not long after Bibby's death, Queso started dissing him in all of his songs.
Over 45 shells, bro. For that itty bitty boy.
To disrespect him. He even went so far and used a picture of Bibby on his album cover. And he was non-stop with the dissing, since almost every post he made was a diss towards Bibby.
Smoking on.
We smoking Bibby.
Yeah, all day, you know. And you know we smoke little Bibby. But I put that on Bibby cremated. I'll run that gym, bro. That cremated.
All the dissing drew attention from local news outlets and police. So Queso was eventually charged with the death of Bibby after being arrested for allegedly taking the life of another one of
You're about to play a crucial role in the next steps the settlement is about to take. What do you want?
Julio's friends named Lil Buck, and he's still fighting those cases. And things aren't
even YouTube being petty.
Looking the best for Queso in this case, since Queso's dad is telling investigators that Queso was the one who murdered Lil Buck.
Senior told the state attorney's office that his son, Hakeem Robinson, posted on Instagram an incriminating message after McCormick was murdered.
Calling the store, it's on the store saying kill and get the toes done.
And was that depicting Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
But that wasn't as disrespectful as what Wooski said in Computers, because he says Phonem stood over J Money and put 4 in his grill. Now go ask Lil Boo how that hot feel. HK got caught trying to pump fake and forgot on his heels. FBG Wooski is a rapper from the STL/EBT set of the GDs. And he's one of the O-Block's main ops and is known for beating with rappers like Lil Durk and King Von. J Money was a BD from O-Block. Before his death, he was one of O-Block's top shooters. J Money was killed on September 2nd, 2013, which was Labor Day weekend. Rumors say he was set up by a female who convinced him to link up with her in the ops territory.
Wait a minute!
When he got to her spot, he saw 2 ops and instantly knew.
He should have thought about that though, man. That's crazy. link up in the ops territory. But they want to prove they so hard and don't even be thinking for real, bro. You going to your ops territory, bro. Solo dolo. You think that sound like a setup, bro?
He tried running away, but wasn't fast enough and got hit in the head and body. After J Money died, Dirk and other O Block members mourned his death on social media. Now let's move on to Lil Boo, since Wooski also dissed him in that song. Lil Boo was a Team 600 member and one of the gang's founders. Lil Boo taught a lot of the younger gang members how to move in the streets and do drills. Lil Boo had several bodies and was a huge problem to his ops. But Lil Boo ended up getting locked up between 2012 and 2014, which made it hard for his ops to get him. But on April 3rd, 2015, Lil Boo was walking down the street when a car pulled up beside him. A passenger hopped out and started firing Lil Boo multiple times. He was rushed to the hospital where he died at 22 years old. HK is another one of Wooski's ops he dissed in the song, and many believe that Wooski was somehow involved. HK's death was a major loss to O Block, but at first, HK wasn't in the streets until his brother T-Roy died. Because T-Roy was King Von's best friend, and they would always go on drills with each other. But on February 15th, 2017, T-Roy was out looking for a rapper named TB from Taekwon World, and T-Roy was out by himself that night and walked into a store trying to hunt TB down. But while he was in the store, he got spotted by FBG Brick, Duck Soda.
Bro, that's not smart, bro. That's what happened when you go on crash dummy ass moves, bro. Bro, these young boys do not be thinking, bro. That's why education is important, young folks.
Message.
If you watching this, learn from this. It ain't cool, bro, because it ain't gonna lead you nowhere but to jail or right here being talked about or remembered. Bro, if you love life, learn from this and think about it. If you got ops on the block, don't slide in your ops territory, let alone by your damn self. That's not smart. It's stupid as hell. That's dumb. What you even going over there for? You looking for trouble. Then you're by yourself. So who gonna live to tell the story? Obviously somebody that's seen it. Because you was in the ops territory.
Brother, since Brick was cool with TB, he told him that T-Roy was inside the store. T-Roy tried leaving the store, but things didn't go as planned since TB came inside the store and pressed him. And T-Roy couldn't up his gun fast enough, so TB ended up killing him. And since T-Roy died, HK decided to go and get revenge for him because he caught up with TB and popped him outside the same store where his brother died. And 2 months later, HK would end up losing his life. But Wooski's ops didn't let all of the disrespectful lyrics slide because Lil Durk got disrespectful in the song 248 and said, an OPP got hit in his TOP and he ain't even died. He also dissed Wooski on Should Have Ducked, saying he survived one to the head, but it up his body. In October 2018, Wooski went to a funeral of a mob member named Dooski the Man. Dooski had got hit a few days before, and it was rumored that the BDs were behind it. And on the day before Dooski's funeral, O Block members were seen on FaceTime with Wooski, letting him know they had a big surprise coming for him.
So we gon' surprise.
It's time about tonight.
We gon' surprise, bro.
So the day of Dooski the Man's funeral was pretty tense, since everyone knew something could happen. And right after the service ended, Wooski stepped outside to smoke a cigarette when a car pulled up and hit up the front of the church. 5 other people walking out of the building also got hit, and Wooski suffered a wound to the head. He was rushed to the hospital and survived.
From the church, bro, you ain't even saved at the church, bro. When demons walk in the church, it's like the angels leave, bro. Cause baby, can't even go to church for a funeral without getting hit. Boy.
However, he suffered minor brain damage and he had to relearn how to walk and talk. So his ops steadily made
this summer.
Woo! YouTube understanding the assignment because I need a drink after this.
Chill like you're retired.
fun of him due to that.
All the ugly motherfuckers seem like they super tough and shit. They super gangster because he ugly and he got shit in his head, so now he's stupid slow. They think that's savage. That's lame. Don't nobody get shot in the head. That's goofy. Them bullets be changing them motherfuckers. Man. Hope you watching. I hope you ready to go.
But Wooski eventually made a full recovery and returned to rapping. Also, subscribe right quick if you're enjoying the video. But now, let's move on to a bar from UK rapper Young Diz. Because in Smoky Things, he says, CJ's mom kept shedding tears. Somebody tell her, I don't give a that her son ain't here. Ever since her son got dropped, their whole block ain't done. CJ was 17 when he died, and his death was seen as one of the most brutal moves in the UK. His death has been covered by many British media outlets, but on September 4th, 2017, CJ and a group of guys were walking outside a playground in Newham when a truck pulled up and started firing their way. A 17-year-old boy was hit in the leg, and CJ was hit in the head. He was rushed to the hospital and put on life support, but later passed from his injuries. Video footage caught the vehicle used fleeing the scene, but CJ's killers were never arrested. And after CJ died, his gang didn't do anything to retaliate. So Young Diz made fun of them in the song. CJ's mother was pretty upset about the song and went to the police to have it removed from YouTube. But Young Diz isn't the only rapper who took shots at someone's mother in a diss, because SPEWING did the same, and I Don't Smoke Kendra, saying, this mama got shot and he's still tweaking. This got shot. Cool, I know she leaving. They shot that finger off. She couldn't even tweet it. SPEWING is dissing Fulio and his people with these lines, since Fulio's mother was shot while in her house, and Fulio's girl was hit multiple times while sitting in her car. One bullet grazed her head and another hit her finger. After Fulio's girl got hit, his ops even went on Instagram making fun of her because of how she looked.
Oh, don't look right. You finna cheat on her, cuz.
And after she healed up, she posted a video on her YouTube channel explaining what happened.
So everybody wanna know, where did I get shot? I got grazed in my head, I got shot in my hand, I got shot in my thumb, I got shot in my wrist, I got shot in my knee.
But Fulio ain't let all the dissing slide, because on his Beatbox remix, he says Corbin got kidnapped and they found his bones. He was rotten. And this song went viral on TikTok, which made it even more disrespectful. Corbin Johnson was an 18-year-old from East Jacksonville, and Corbin was reported missing by his family on June 11th, 2018. On the last day Corbin was seen, he was out applying for jobs with his dad.
And that even became a trend. They were, well, Corbin. Like, bro. This went viral on TikTok, bro.
Eventually, his dad dropped him off at an Amazon warehouse, but he never see his son again. The following day, his dad sent Corbin a couple texts, but couldn't get an answer. And after 48 hours passed, his family filed a missing person report, but the police didn't have much info to go off of. Then, exactly a whole year later, on July 11th, 2019, a man clearing a field on a tractor found human remains wrapped in a bag. Police instantly determined it was Corbin, and this death was a homicide. There wasn't much evidence to go off of after his body was discovered, so no one was arrested. But Fulio even went live on IG and made fun of Corbin for getting kidnapped after he dropped the diss song.
This man got kidnapped, like real deal, lost and found type shit, like. They found this man on, bro, I ain't even just saying this. They literally found this man bones.
Tata from 4-1 also got disrespectful to Naughty Bop, saying he got poked one time, stopped breathing, and his mans left him. He was on the floor bleeding. I cannot die on a train like Ethan. Tata was dissing 14-year-old Ethan, aka Nadi Osama, because back in July 2022, Nadi spotted one of his ops at the 13th Street City College train station. So Nadi and his bros allegedly pressed the dude, and Nadi hit him with a broomstick. That's when the unnamed 15-year-old pulled out a knife and poked Nadi. Nadi pushed the dude onto the train tracks and tried running up the stairs, but he couldn't do much with him getting poked and his organs collapsed. He was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, it was too late, and Nadi died from the wound. And even though Nadi was young, that didn't stop his ops from dissing him after he died. KFG's hopped on IG Live and said,
never, ever life. Ever. Can't be in no train station like that stupid Naughty, you heard?
Blockwork made a post on IG saying, sneak diss me, now you dead. God bless though, Lil. And after Kyle Rich dropped Naughty Bop, the song and dance instantly went on TikTok. And the point of it was to trick people into dancing to a diss track aimed at a 14-year-old. People were getting police teachers, and even priests to do the dance without realizing that it was a diss. Speaking of disrespect, YoungBoy also got disrespectful when he slid on Jada Youngin's block and when he attacked his DJ. So click this video to see NBA YoungBoy's most disrespectful moments.
That's crazy. So if y'all was feeling the vibes, man, y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss a drop when we drop on your top, man. You dig what I'm saying? Alright, so if you don't know the outro by now, you're gonna learn today, like Kevin always say. And we're out like, yeah!